Good morning students. Let's start with lesson number 3, the Northern Mountains. This lesson has been divided into two parts. The first part explains about the physical features of the Himalayan ranges, and the second part consists of the different states which lie in this region. The Himalayas in the north extend from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast. Mount Everest, the highest mountain peak in the world, lies in the Himalayas. It is 8,848 meters high and is located in Nepal. The Himalayas consist of three ranges that run parallel to each other, which we will be studying in detail in the next slide. The three ranges in the Himalayas are the Greater Himalayas or Himadri ranges, the Middle Himalayas or Himachal ranges, the Lesser Himalayas or the Shivalik ranges. Students, here you can see the picture of the Greater Himalayas, as they are also called the Himadri range. These mountain peaks are always covered with snow. Let's look at a few features of the Greater Himalayas. These are the northernmost ranges of Himalayas. The highest peaks of Kanchenjunga, Nanda Devi and Annapurna are found here. The Ganga and the Yamuna originate from Gangotri and Yamunotri glaciers. These ranges remain covered with snow throughout the year, as I had explained it to you in the previous slide. The second range is the Middle Himalayas or the Himachal. If you look at the difference in picture, in the first slide and this slide, you can see a number of trees that are growing here. In the previous slide, you could see only snow-capped mountains. Here we have a few features of the Middle Himalayas. These ranges lie to the south of Himadri. They have thick forest of pine, deodar and oak trees. Only some peaks in this region are covered with snow throughout the year. These ranges have the beautiful Kangra and Kashmir valleys. A number of hill stations like Shimla, Nainital, Mussoorie and Darjeeling are located here. People usually love to go to hill stations during the summer season because the climate is very pleasant here. Children, this particular picture is of the Lesser Himalayas or the Shivalik. Here you can see a number of houses, people staying here because farming is quite easy at the lower Himalayas. Let me add a few more points to explain you the features of Lesser Himalayas. These are the southernmost and the lowest ranges in Himalayas. The slopes of these mountains are covered with thick forests which support a variety of wildlife. This region is also called the Terai region, and a number of crops grow here because the rich alluvial soil gets washed away from the mountains and gets settled in the plains. Hence, rice, wheat and sugarcane are cultivated here. The northern mountains are divided into two ranges. One lies to the northern part of India, which is called the Karakoram Mountains, and a part of it lies to the northeastern part of India, which is called the Purvanchal ranges. A few features of the Karakoram mountains. It lies in the northern part of India. These mountains cross three countries, namely India, China and Pakistan. The world's highest peak, K2, lies in the Karakoram ranges. The largest glacier, the Siachen Glacier, that lies in India is formed here. The Purvanchal ranges are a series of small hills. They include Garo, Khasi, Jaintia and Naga hills. They are an extension of the Himalayas towards the east. The peaks are not very high and the mountains are covered with thick forest. Children, the Himalayas play a very important role in the lives of the people of our country. The northern border of our country protects us from enemies. They prevent cold winds blowing in the north from entering into our country. It helps the monsoon bearing winds to remain in our country itself for a very long time, so that there is good rainfall due to humidity. The forest provides us with a number of herbs and medicines. Many rivers like the Ganga, Yamuna and Indus originate in the Himalayas, and it also attracts a number of tourists and has a number of resorts, holy places, and people like to enjoy the different sports activities they usually do in the snow-capped mountains.